a review of the website of Derek R. Adkins, licensed conveyancer. Let's start with a home page. The normal way for someone to look at the page is to go in an F shape, so across the top. So Derek R. Adkins, licensed conveyancer, tells me who you are and what you do, so that's nice and clear. Telephone, email. I might be inclined to put a strap line in the middle, so helping you move house more easily or something along those lines, followed by the the fact that I can get in touch with you. It's a free inquiry, there's no obligation. I put that above the phone number and the email address. Noticing you do other services, conveyancing, wills and probate, so and you are commenting on that here, so there's probably no need to repeat it up there. Although, is there a slight confusion that a licensed conveyancer can do these other services? Do the public know that? Something to bear in mind. I know you've got some good points on here which I like. I'm not going to worry too much about the home page because so few people land there. What I like is easy to get around the site. I'd probably put conveyancing, probate, then wills, so it's in alphabetical order across the middle. I like the fact you've got an inquiry form here. I changed that to request or make a free inquiry, no obligation. Name, email, phone number, nature inquiry, so you know what it's about. And test changing submit to send. That often makes a difference, so that might be interesting. Fantastic, you've got accreditations here. Very important. Get 2 jobs to your website. Get people to your website, which is job 1, and job 2 is once they're there, stop them from leaving. So make it easy for them to get in touch and make sure they know that you're an expert at what you do. The only other thing I might expect to see on there is testimonials to confirm your expertise in your areas of law. So let's go and have a look at these. Comment about the navigation is it's not in any particularly logical order, so it's a bit confusing. So I'd list it alphabetically and probably have sub-navigation. So wills and trusts, powers of attorney, you might put together estate planning, probate, asset protection. You could have 3 main areas and then from those go off to the other subsections, but let's concentrate on conveyancing. Within conveyancing, I know there were other areas. There's no other areas of service. The only thing I might be inclined to say is if you're a specialist at conveyancing, clearly that's a big part of what you do. I'd look for more than one page within that section, and this is where I think you could do with a sort of sub navigation down the left hand side, just over here, which would link to other pages in that section. So if we had the main tabs for conveyancing, wills, probate, I click on conveyancing, and then I might have a page for sales, purchases, one for remortgages, one's for transfers, have a separate link to each of those in alphabetical order, along with a free inquiry link, so that I can read everything here and then get in touch with you. I would then at the bottom of every single page repeat the call to action, free no obligation inquiry, call us on, repeat the phone number, email us on info at, or complete our free inquiry form, and link to a separate page with that form on, because we find 60% of people, even if you have the form on the right hand side, go off to that page to fill in the form. So you're missing opportunities if at the end of every page you don't confirm that call to action. If I go to a probate page, same comments really, have a section. So if we had wills and probate all together, we'd have wills, we'd have probate, wills, lasting powers of attorney, etc. A page for each one, a left-hand navigation down the side, so the content's not so wide across the page, which makes it hard to read. Probably starts about here with the navigation to the left of that, and then again confirming the call to action at the bottom, free no obligation inquiry, call us, send an email, or fill in our inquiry form. So those are the main things I'd change for the overall design look and feel. I think overall it's fresh, it's clean, it's good, it works. Those extra things I think can make a big difference. And then I'm just going to have a look at the code behind your site. Where's your title tag? Title tag, you've got probate services covering Dewsbury, Batley, blah, Derek R. Adkins. It's best that each page targets very clear search terms and no more than 3. So the title tag there is targeting probate services along with all of these town names. You'd be better off targeting probate solicitors Dewsbury and Batley, and targeting those keywords, maybe one other town, and then doing a separate page for different areas so you can have more chance of success. Then your description tag here should again include the title tags, the keywords you're targeting, but also some sales copy, because if I type in, you should come up if I copy your phrase here, but if I type in probate services covering Dewsbury, I'm not finding you at the moment, but the reason I do that is because your title tag and description are what's displayed here by Google by and large. So probate services is good. Dewsbury, it would come up. Probate services covering Dewsbury, Batley, Murphy, list of services. Whereas what you actually want to do is, this is your sales copy. Your description tag is your sales copy to get people to click on your link and go through to your website. So at the moment, that's not doing the best job for you possible. If you do get to the front page of Google, that should be real sales copy saying, visit our website, find out about our probate services, fixed fee probate services covering Dewsbury, Batley, free no obligation inquiry, contact us now, something to get me to click through to your website. So each page should be very targeted for the keywords you're going for. So I hope that that's been useful for you. If you have any questions, please send me an email.